Yeah, yeah. One West. Yeah, easy. I'm sorry. Me need a break. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We work hard in a life, hustle every day and all in a night. Man a hunt for the goal and a dig it in a road and a live no life. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. Right now me a seek time for myself and me a shell down some party. Me stressed, me a look for a recess. For me brain me a refresh. This a game me a reset. Move to that girl inna the beach dress. The body a roll a she a the neatest. She nah no man, nah that a the weakness. So me the in her ears but not like a real pest. Nah, just a move with a vibe. Because we a pour the mood is alive. If you do 9 to 5 I know you a get rich, you do realize. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. Right now we are poor kulu rump and Tennessee with Campari. That is it. Move to that girl, the body thing. What is it? You know see me attack loud the politics. Watch it twist. No one seen a ratchet flick, no matic click. No negative energy, a positive. One way I keep the peace and no magic trick. We are dance till in icon. We are groove, we are vibe. And no care, no fear right off. Make it home with your life. Me say, me no want see you leave yet. Me no want see you depressed. We are party for de-stress. We work hard in a life. Hustle every day and all in a night. Man a hunt for the goal and I mash up the road and I live no life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Me stressed. Me a look for a recess. For me brain me a refresh. This a game me a reset. Move to that girl inna the peach dress. The body a roll a she a the neatest. She nah no man so that a the weakness. So me the inna it here that a no real test. Nah. All right, clap it up.
Yeah.
Hey, Shalom, Cap, what go on?
You tell me, what we have for them tonight?
We have some interesting stories, you know what I mean? One of them unfortunate. Well, both of them unfortunate, you know what I mean? So, we have a brother, you know what I mean? Before we do that, though, let me just give them the intro. So, I mean,
yeah, man.
So, this is the Breakdown podcast where we break down the strongholds holding back the children of Israel here in the Caribbean, North, Central, and South America. Zane, I'm here with your host, captain of 13,000 Nayatak out of ISUPK, North Carolina, and myself, officer 500 Kayadwan from ISUPK, Jamaica, under commanding General Yana. I was going to jump in, just click the like button, you know what I mean, subscribe, follow, depending on the platform you're watching on. See? So, sir, we have, you know what I mean, a situation in Rocky Point, Clarendon, you know what I mean, where due to mental illness, a brother unalive in family, 3 person, and we also have the Christian church, you know what I mean, showing them true spirit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now they are thinking about debate and whether or not they should bless same-sex marriage. You understand? So those are the 2 stories. You know what I mean? How you want to think there? How you want to go in it?
Because somebody want to talk about first. The brother who lost his mind.
Can.
You can start with that one first.
Can.
Let's get that story.
Can.
Because this, you know what I mean, every village or every, you know what I mean, every city, you know what I mean, like more and more brothers, you know what I mean, showing up, you know what I mean, now with mental illness.
Yeah,
can. And
more than before.
you
More
know,
than
black people
time.
is yeah, and black people are when it comes to and things, you know what I mean, and make it, you know what I mean, it compound the issue. You know what I mean? Not knowing the whole facts with the brother, if he, you know what I mean, if he was on his medication, off his medication, you know what I mean, it sounded like he just, you know what I mean, had an episode, but the episode was a bad episode. You know what I mean, as brothers and sisters gonna see. You know what I mean? So you can read it. Or
Still
play
okay.
it.
Yeah. Shalom, sir. Yabashim Ashabakatha. So we have Officer of a
Which you
thousand
can say.
Abada joining us. You know what I mean?
Shut up about that one. What's going on?
Yabashim
Salam, sir.
Ashabakatha.
Not much.
I think this happened about that one city.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
Close by.
When they say close by, like 200 kilometers.
200 kilometers, I think, take me up to where Clarendon is.
But that what I mean. When they say close by, like real close by, like you could have walked it. Did you know you knew the brother?
All right, it look like we have some signal problem.
Okay. All right, Salaki. You go ahead and carry one. Play it.
Not a one.
Greetings, my viewers and subscribers. Big up on yourself and my people. You don't know, so the attacking boss, they're the one and only Newling from Newling Production. And I mean, say attack, attack, attack. So before me send more my people, you don't see the title, you don't know we are talking about this story that occurred over in Clarendon, Jamaica. Them saying a Rocky Point, my people, where a male, a 26-year-old male, my people, is suspected to be the one to took his mother, his brother, and his cousin 3 points of people. And the way all them say, him deal with it, my viewers and subscribers. Oh my world, oh my precious Newlink. So let me just read this article, my people, that can explain to you so you can understand about the relatives that who this young man managed to took out. So reports are that about 9:10 p.m., a man, 26-year-old laborer, Daniel Henry, got into a dispute with family members. It is understood the man used a machete to prop his mother, brother, and cousin. All three were hacked to death. Dead are Annette Lindo, a domestic helper and vendor. She was the suspect's mother. Ingrid Keisha Lindo, a vendor. She was the suspect cousin. And 32-year-old Linval Henry, a fisherman. He was the suspect's brother. News understands that the suspect, Daniel Henry, was treated earlier on Thursday for ongoing mental issues at the Lionel Town Clinic in the parish. My viewers and my subscribers, you hear them say, this man is 26-year-old. Them say him have mental issues. Them say it was an argument with family members, my people. Mental issues, you know. So this man basically was suffering from mental problem. My viewers and subscribers, it's really a sad, very terrible and dreadful situation. Imagine him mother, him brother, my people, and him cousin. And based on the way I get to hear my people, him took off all of them head. Him took off the 3 of them head, my people. Clean. Zane, clean. He was arrested by the police. And in that little video that you see on the front, my people, that's where the police, they brought him back. After they arrest him, they brought him back at the premises because they want to know where he put the machete that he used to carry out this act, my people. See, it's a very sad and terrible situation, but My people, me say, yes, when somebody has suffer from mental problem, mental issues, it's not good for them around them. You and them not for the same yard. You see me? You and them trying not to be in an argument because you see mental issue, remember mental issue, head can't chip, anything can happen, that person is not stable, their mind is different, the people, them think different, them not think like how somebody who's not them real sense think. See, it's a terrible situation, and that's why me believe, say, the government will put more into mental treatment in Jamaica by people. I believe every parish in Jamaica shall have a place, a real place to treat people with mental issues and keep them there. Lock them up there. You understand? Have them there to a period of time when they know so them can come back or be better. If they can't come back, them have to stay there forever. But they should not be on the street amongst people who in their right sense of mind. Because when somebody have mental issues, people, anything can happen.
Yeah, you can suffer there now. But boy, you can play it. You can play it in the background. But boy, that is rough. You hear what I said? Give me
Slacky, you break up a while ago, sir.
Where it talks about madness.
Okay, can. All right, so we have Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 28, and it says, the Lord shall smite thee with madness.
Right, and what KR1 just read there is a punishment, and it's a curse from the Lord. You understand? And that's something that's plaguing our community. Why? Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15. This is why it's plaguing our community.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do slack.
Right, meaning hearken, meaning listen diligently. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean, wherever the Lord has to say, it's almost like you dropping what you have to put down to hear what the Lord wants you to do and what the Lord don't want you to do.
God.
And then you're going to do what? Read on.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
Now you're going to observe and do all his commandments.
Right.
You understand? Like first you have to listen where he tell you what, don't eat pork, and then you're going to have to observe that, and that cannot be in your house. You understand? Can't be in your fridge, can't be nowhere on your premises. You understand? Can't eat that meat. That meat is unlawful. Shrimp, crab, and lobster, even weed, marijuana, it's unlawful. Because a lot of our brothers losing the mind of that marijuana too. You understand? You know what I mean? Not saying this was the case with this brother, but you know what I mean, a lot of us, you know what I mean, in the Caribbean, you know what I mean, know some friend or some uncle who loses his mind after he smoke. Right. That's how bad it is. You understand? Now the Lord is telling you through Moses, if you don't do these things, read on.
To observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come.
All these what?
Curses.
Curses. You're thinking, I mean, this is, you know what I mean, Disney Channel, where, you know what I mean, all the movies, where you have a witch, you know, somebody put a spell or a curse in it. This ain't that curse. You understand? Right. When it's a curse in the Bible, it's directly in the form of a punishment. You understand? And it's to the point where it's a mark on you. It's like a mark on you. You understand? Right. That curse. Right? Read.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Verse 6.
And overtake thee. Picture a dog running your down. You think you're faster than a dog? No. At some point, that dog is going to overtake you. You understand? Well, that's how these curses are if we don't obey what the Lord said to do. And look at what's happening to our community. Like, you know, it is to wake up to, your community to hear 3 of your members gone. You understand? Head off, clean. You understand? Because of somebody who, who has, who has a mental health issue. Read on.
So that was it for verse verse 50.
All right. Now give me the one in the New Testament. Like what we don't understand is this. Like you see that's what you call, most of them mental health, right? Now all of them, it's some form of a demon on them.
Right.
You understand? And and black people, we saw, we saw what do they call that? We saw superstitious.
Yeah, can.
You understand what I'm saying?
Can.
We so superstitious. We don't understand. Because we all superstitious. We all into the movies and into the ghosts. And there's no such thing as a ghost. You understand?
Right.
There's demons and then there's spirit. You understand? Them demons is what be on a person to have them inflict harm on themselves or on other people. You understand? Because I guarantee you, after they pick him up, you would have never think he did this to his mother, to his brother, and to his cousin. You understand? He done calmed down. That demon done got him to harm his people. Now, guess what? He has to go on FaceTime. He might have to go in prison.
Mm-hmm.
All of my hold him in a cell. Not cell, but one of those what you all call it there? Yeah, mental institution. Yeah. You know what I mean? And he had to live with what he did for the rest of his life. That's gonna be a rough deal. Right? You get what I asked for in the New Testament?
You want the one you're speaking about the one in Revelation or Matthew?
I think it's in Matthew. Like give me the one where the pigs.
Okay, come on.
You know what I mean? Or the one with the when the demon jump on the man and whoop them. And they ran out the house to show you how what a demon job is. You understand? And the oppressor, you could see how he is dealing with the earth. You know that demons, he is a vessel made for demons, the oppressor. You understand? Made for it. But we are not vessels made for demons. We not. You see what we do to our people, loved ones. You understand? We can't, do these things. But the only way for it to stop, we are going to have to come back to the Lord as a people. You understand? And I'll show you, once we come back to the Lord as a people, I'll show you what we can do.
Right.
You understand? Come on.
So, okay, you want the one with the pigs now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Mark 5:12, and it says, and all the devils besought him, saying, send us into the swine, that we may enter. So
he says, send us into the swine. Why? Because I believe if you skip up above, I think the demon, I'd say, Peter and Paul, I do know, but you, I don't. So and then Christ, come on.
That are Acts. In Acts.
That are Acts.
Acts
19, okay, no sweat. Let's finish this one then. Let's finish this one. Let's show you the job of a demon. Come on.
And forthwith, Jesus gave them leave, and the unclean spirits went out and entered into the swine.
You understand? So Jesus healed this man that had the demon on him. But the
Right.
demons need a vessel. Demons need a vessel. And what better vessel but the oppressor? You understand? We come in here and clean up ourselves. When I say come in here, meaning come into the RCPK, come into the truth and clean yourself up. How do you clean yourself up? By learning what the Lord said to do. Do it. You understand? And do what the Lord said to do. You clean yourself up. The Lord is against homosexuality. You can't now be somebody who advocating for homosexuality. Then you want a demon on you. You understand? You can't be somebody, you know what I mean, who, you know what I mean, want to see Jamaica as a better place and you advocating for marijuana. That's not how it works. You know what I mean? We quick to understand or see the sin of being a homosexual. But when it comes to marijuana, it ain't a sin. It's a sin just like being a homosexual. It's a sin. Just like eating pork, crab, and lobster. It's a sin just like interracial marriage, according to the Bible. It's a sin. Read on.
There were about 2,000 Salakia. Hold on. And Salakia. And the herd ran violently down a steep place into the sea.
You understand? And then that describing, you know what I mean, what transpires when a demon is on you. It ran what?
Violently.
You understand? When that brother took, you know what I mean, I'll try and look for the right word. When that brother took that machete and went to work on his family members, it wasn't done, you know what I mean, like he was, you know what I mean, putting butter on a bread. It was done violently. You understand? That's a demon. You understand? Them pigs ran violently once that demons left from the man and went into them. Read on.
Down a steep place into the sea. There were about 2,000 and were choked in the sea.
And they all ran off the cliff. And this here is a story where Christ is trying to show you the job of a demon.
Right.
The job of a demon is to unalive you. That's his job. And once he's finished with that, then he finds another vessel to go in. You understand? That's why in the Bible it tells you when a man comes into the truth, that house is swept clean. Them demons leave because now you realize, yo, smoking wrong, so you stop smoking. You stop doing everything that was feeding into that demon. You understand? You stop doing it. But when you leave and go back out into the world, it says 7 more come on you. Right. Which means you're going to be worse than you were before you come in to the truth. And you understand? Like these demons, you understand? What you all call it across there? What, duppies? What you all call duppies?
So like duppy are more like ghosts, you know. Demons, like we call demons.
Demons, okay, solid. You understand? So these demons, you know what I mean, once they get on you, you commit some, you know, violent acts. You understand? And only way for you to get that demons off of you, you're gonna have to, you know, come into the school and let Abadan one and Kiad one clean you all up with this truth, with this Bible, and show you all how to serve the Lord. You understand? Where now we could see a brother like this that need mental health and say, you know what? This brother needs to go to the hospital, needs to go see a doctor. Hey, brother, you on your medication today? No, come, let's go. Where's your medication? You need to be on this medication. Now we start looking out for one another. Now you start, having that consciousness that this brother right here, he needs help to make sure that he doesn't know that demon don't get on him and start making him do violent acts. You understand? We look at brothers and sisters who have mental health like they're a problem, and that's because of the oppressor.
Right.
You understand? We don't look at them as being, we look at them as being a problem in society, like something to laugh at because they do, stuff that is, not normal people will do. So we laugh at them when they need help.
Right.
You understand? Being under this oppressor has turned us into cruel people. You understand? Come on.
You know what I mean? Back to the weed where you mentioned again. You see, no people don't like to attribute. No, by the way, the weed is a demon too. See?
Yes.
That weed is a demon. See? And we have our people born with mental problems, but when them start smoke that weed, it magnifies. You understand? You have a thing called psychosis where the weed cause. So if you're already bipolar or you think that, or you already have a mental problem, when you smoke weed, it will carry you over the edge. You know what I mean? And some of the times, and I'm not say all of the times, like Cap said, we don't know if this brother, you know what I mean, was under the influence of weed. See? But some of the times it causes them to do violent acts. You understand? And that is the situation. So you smoking weed and you look at it as if, boy, it's just a cultural thing. The weed is just a plant. The weed is a demon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right. Weed is a demon. So
that's right.
Smoking cigarettes, that's also a demon. You know what I mean? Being a drunkard, you know what I mean? Being a LGBT, being anything that is sinful is caused by a demon. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So like what Kappa said, you know what I mean? Yeah, you need to get these demons, the influences of these demons off of you. And the only way to do that is in the ISUP kind of commanding general, you understand?
That's right. That's right. That's right. We're coming here and you're getting all the help necessary that you needed. We ain't gonna be like the Christian church, seeing you sinning and not saying nothing.
Right.
Seeing you sinning and sinning to the point where it's almost like, well, I ain't gonna say nothing because I might want to do it sometime too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like an excuse. So now you come up with the excuse. I can't. No, nobody perfect. Nobody perfect. Because you're just weak, and it's just an excuse you're coming up with.
Right.
You understand?
And if I may, sir, that's the reason why, you know what I mean, there's so much demons inside of the Christian church. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You claim them go to the Christian pastor and in the church, we get rid of demons. But really and truly, you just go there for accumulate, you know what I mean, associate and get new demons. You know what I mean? You go in at the church at 3 or 4 and come out at worse at 3 or 4. You come out at 3 or 4. You know what I mean?
Yes. Because go ahead. No, you go ahead. You finish your thought. Salaki.
So, quick and fast. You're going to church, you know what I mean, a regular sinner, and you come out a pedophile. You know what I mean? Because that's what you know. You mix and you mingle with those spirits, you know what I mean, that already exist in the church, and you become that. You understand?
That's right.
Which I will lead with to the next topic, but go ahead, sir.
Yeah, you're so right. Because look at this. The church really and truly babysits your demons for a few hours. Because when you come out, you become violent towards each other. You start hating each other. And then you wait till Sunday to come back again. And now here comes your pastor to babysit your demons.
Right.
You understand? You realize you don't act the way you act in church.
Yeah.
You somehow you come in church and it just switch on. You understand that? Because your pastor, he done babysitting them damn demons.
Yeah.
And you're accumulating them over the week and just bringing that mess in, you know what I mean, in there, and he just babysitting it. Seeing that you're a woman and you are selfish, you know what I mean, as you ever could be. You understand? You a brother in there with your wrist bent. He's seeing it. But guess what? God loves everybody. What is he doing? He's babysitting your demons. And then when you get AIDS, HIV, you understand? Then he, you know what I mean, what he gonna tell you? You know what I mean? We're gonna pray for you, brother so and so. We're gonna pray for you. Come on.
Turn them back for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that too.
You know what I mean? And then the same one bury you, make a money off of you. So you know what I mean? You come back to them, forget burial at the same time, then make a profit off of your debt. You know what I mean?
Yes. Or laugh at you behind your back and say, see, you know what I mean? He's a homo and he think this, that, the other, ha. But what do you think he gonna get? You understand? Talk, gossip. That's all of that going on in the Christian church. You understand? Like babysitting a ton of demons are. Legions inside that church. And you're going in there to think you're going to change. Yeah, you're going to change into a monster inside that church. That's what you're changing into. You understand? But go to the one now to I think the one in Acts.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 19 and 15, and it says, and the evil spirit answered and said, Yahushua I know, and Paul I know. But who are ye?
But who are ye?
Right.
You understand? Like the demons, you trying to, I mean, brothers trying to, I mean, get demons off of, I mean, these mentally ill people. You don't have that. That demon might know you. That's why these brothers and these sisters, we're going to have to get them on medication.
Right.
You understand? You have it. You understand? But Christ and his disciples have it, or had it. Why? Because they were serving the Lord.
Right.
They weren't serving anything else but the Lord. You understand? You want to get, the power to heal your brothers and sisters, like how Christ did it, like how Peter and them disciples did it. Well, you're going to have to follow the man who did it. You're going to have to follow Christ. You understand? You're going to have to follow Commander Jehanna. You understand? You're going to have to follow men who follow Christ. You understand? Read on.
And the man in whom the evil spirit was leaped on them and overcame them and prevailed against them.
You understand? Because that just share with the demon. The demon is getting what? Violent. That demon is getting violent again.
Right.
You understand? That's why you see these same couples, these same gender couples. Why do you think the relationship be so violent? Because they have a demons on them.
Right.
You understand? And the demon, they know who to jump on. You ain't doing what you're supposed to do, or that demon coming for you.
Same-sex marriage remains illegal in Jamaica. The Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms Constitutional Amendment Act 2011 in Section 18.2 says no form of marriage or other relationship other than the voluntary union of one man and one woman may be contracted or legally recognized.
Yeah, man. Okay. Start right thing there. All right, we jump to it now. You know what I mean? So this next
same-sex marriage.
This next thing is, you know what I mean, you're a Christian church who is getting ready to, you know what I mean, celebrate Christmas, by the way. Is having debates, you know what I mean, on whether or not they should bless same-sex marriage. You understand?
Boy. Huh.
Without further ado, like, share, follow, subscribe.
Marriage remains illegal in Jamaica. The Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms Constitutional Amendment Act 2011 in Section 18.2 says no form of marriage or other relationship other than the voluntary union of one man and one woman may be contracted or legally recognized in Jamaica. Meanwhile, the Offences Against the Person Act in Section 79 criminalizes what it terms, quote, gross indecency between male persons. Now, the law doesn't define the term precisely, but many courts have widely interpreted gross indecency as certain sexual acts between men. Now, despite the legal restrictions, public debate is slowly evolving. Discussions about amending these laws have gained traction, and the conversation has recently moved into churches. A few weeks ago at Boulevard Baptist Church, Reverend Devon Dick attempted to place on the agenda a vote on whether same-sex unions could receive, quote, blessing.
Salakia, his name is Reverend Devon Dix or Dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he might be the problem. But go ahead.
Come.
From the church members shut down the proposal. Now, once news of the discussion circulated, many stakeholders in the local church fraternity publicly called on the Reverend to clarify his motivation. Our newsroom attempted to reach Reverend Dick ourselves for comment, but calls and messages to his phone went unanswered. But Anglican priest and human rights advocate Father Sean Major Campbell argues that there's nothing wrong with having the conversation, insisting it's part of a broader dialogue on faith, inclusion, and modern societal realities.
It is okay for the question to be asked, as it presents an opportunity for us to be reminded that we are still yet to have that necessary conversation about human sexuality and sexual orientation, gender identity, and the matter of what does gender and sexual diversity mean. Maybe the question is also best addressed in a congregational conversation. We often hear the expression, what would Jesus do? I believe Jesus would welcome everybody.
Father Major Campbell is also describing as a
Salakia. Yo, they have no clue who Jesus Christ is in the Christian church.
Yeah.
They have no clue. Give me what Christ, when he say out his own mouth, he ain't come to change the law.
Can.
I think in Matthew 5. And where he say, I ain't come to change the law, because these bastards that call themselves preachers, they are charlatans.
Right.
They are straight up charlatans. They're entertaining this talk because the people, they're losing members in the congregation. They're losing members in the congregation. So now guess who need Jesus? Guess who need all the love?
The LGBT.
Yeah. Because they're losing money. They're losing people in the church. Because people are getting to realize these preachers, they are, they are a bunch of money grubbers. They have money. You get it?
Sir.
Go ahead, about that one.
Salaki.
Yeah, man.
What is happening in the church now? Remember the story of Cain and Abel when the Most High judge Cain after him killed Abel. If you do it not well, then sin lieth at your door.
Yep.
So, that's what's happening in the church here.
Yep.
The thing is, the people
lying.
are seeing them
Right.
People not just going away from the church. People just seeing them now. In other words, the mask is slowly being removed.
Yes.
Right.
So people are seeing them for what the church really stand for. So this Jesus love everybody is what he's banking on now. So what would Jesus do? He would have accepted the homosexual. Yeah, because remember the church don't teach them that Jesus love everybody. But you see what is happening? It's making a divide, which is good. Much needed divide because
you're in line there.
Homosexual is not new in the church.
Gone.
That's not new in the church. But you know, it's just like an infestation in the body. An infestation can only stay for so long, you know, and then after a while it has to manifest. Right? For you to deal with the infestation. So that has been in the church for quite a while. It's coming up now. Either going to squeeze it out, or you stay and let it stay in the whole body rot.
Or Silakia, if I may, or you have to just get rid of Christianity altogether, because no, this just appear like what Officer Abada when I said, you know what I mean? It just a manifest them and show them true colors. You know what I mean? So this is a question to everybody. You have to stay in a Christianity while them are, you know what I mean? Them are blessed LGBT couples. You have to sit down in a church with decide a LGBT couple, or you going to leave the Christian church. You know what I mean? To find righteousness, because clearly righteousness is not in the church. You know what I mean? Here with this pastor, I go say the pastor himself sound like an LGBT. So okay, go ahead, sir.
They want the LGBT money in the church. LGBT give them good money now. So much money they put behind camera in the US election. So they want that money in the church coffers. But they are going to just gain the world and lose their soul.
That's it.
Right. That's what the scripture says. We're going to gain the world and lose the soul. And you know, but many of these Israelites, many of them, you know, should really just be born in the kingdom and have to follow what laws are there. Them, most of them, they can't make the decisions for other people. Not fit for that.
Right.
So because of that, they just have to go down. They're not fit to make decisions for other people.
Yeah.
For other Israelites. If you follow them, will stay in this captivity until, who knows, till Christ just decides, you know what, I'm gonna come.
Oh man.
But
you're right.
We know that not going to happen because the truth is being spread more and more, little by little.
That's right.
And it's because of the spreading of the truth, while these things are now coming to manifestation. You know, if you realize that, so there's also an attack on the Hebrew Israelite movement, you know. Yeah, you have a serious attack coming up on the Hebrew Israelite and us, because they realize then that the church is going down, who they see coming up. They know we can't let these people come up.
Yeah.
What are they for? Are you for truth or are you for the charade? Obviously, they are for the charade. These are the set of people who seek to kill Lazarus after Christ raised him up, you know.
Right.
Yep.
Because he was taking away the people will now stop following them in the temple and start following after Christ.
The disciples, yeah.
No, man. It's Lazarus because them raised Lazarus from the dead, you know. What kill back Lazarus, you know? You know how evil that is? You know how evil that is? But if they were willing to do that, then imagine what they were willing to do now. Yeah.
God. Salakia, sir. Remember me have to show out shortly. But before, I don't know if you want to close the class, close out the show. Me send the link. You know what I mean? Me send the link in the private chat. So, sir, suppose you can end the show. See? So me send the link to this video in the private chat because you have like half fight left. See? But want that? Until about 10 o'clock. I don't want to close it out shortly.
We can close it out shortly. You know what I mean? Let's play a little more. And then whenever, I mean, like 2 minutes before you go, let's say. Yeah, man.
Problematic the argument that marriage should only be between a man and a woman.
For ages, we have limited our sex education to a little anecdotal statement. God never make Adam and Steve, they make Adam and Eve. End of story. When there is a broad, serious conversation to be had about why people understand themselves the way they do.
Salakia, is this a preacher?
God. From the Anglican Church.
Yeah, they hurting real bad. You cannot tell me you open the Bible and you seeing somewhere in there God love homosexuals. Why you think homosexuals don't like the Bible?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, the LGBTQ don't like the Bible because the Bible is staunchly against same-sex marriage. The Bible doesn't recognize same-sex marriage.
Right.
You understand? Now your government would, or at some point in the future, if Christ will return, your government would accept it. You understand? But the Bible will never accept it, which means the Most High will never accept it. The Bible say, the Bible say, the Most High power, something he changed not. Get that from me. That might be the last thing we get. Get that.
Same yesterday, today, and forever.
Yes. You understand? Like these preachers, like they forget. That's just sure. They're not even, you know what I mean, reading out the Bible. You think they're reading out the Bible. That whole marriage, where they be pretending they're reading the vow from inside the Bible, it's not there. All those things are what? Made up. Why do you think marriages don't last? Because sex is marriage according to the Bible.
Right.
A man and a man cannot have sex.
Right.
You understand? There ain't no lock and no key. There are two keys. You understand? There ain't no lock and no key. Ain't nothing to lock.
Right.
You understand? So, come on.
With the same marriage thing, I see this trend coming up in the America there, where people can take break from the relationship. We can do what we want to do.
Yeah.
How can you in a relationship and you take a break? There's no that's supported by the Bible.
Yeah. No, the whole breaking, taking a break stuff. Now that could happen, but you're gonna need a priest. You understand? To validate that, to make sure that what? This is a break. This doesn't mean now you go hold yourself out.
Right.
You understand? This just means you are just gonna take a break from each other, just so that so that you all just miss each other. And now you'll come back and you'll continue the relationship. But the break that they take in this Christian church is they go sleep with Tom, Dick, and then Harry, and then come back to Tom. You understand? When the Bible says that land is greatly polluted. You understand? Right? But go ahead and read what you have there, KR1.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 3 and verse 6. And it says, For I am the Lord.
For I am the what?
I am the Lord.
Read on.
I change not.
So if the Lord don't like you eating pork, that means you're not supposed to eat pork forever. You understand? He's not done with the same-sex marriage. That don't mean now you have to go make people feel comfortable in their sin.
Right.
The Lord don't like it. The Lord don't want you to feel comfortable being a homo. That's why he laid these things out in the Bible so that he'll let you know that what? You go live this lifestyle, you are liable to get punished. And now the whole community is going to see and know that the Lord is not with you on this lifestyle. You understand? Gone are the days when, you know what I mean, these type of relationship would be in the closet. Now they wanted to come all the way out, and that's because of the oppressor. You understand? That's because of the man over us. He don't leave that. You remember what the woman read, right? The woman said in your constitution, it's not, I forget the word she used, but it's not as plain as you would think it is. Like the Bible plain is clear as day when it speaks about homosexuality. But your constitution. Go ahead.
I say, I have it right here, so if you want it, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Leviticus 20 and 13. If a man also lie with mankind, both of them have committed an abomination.
Yeah, both of them have committed an abomination. The Lord is not with that lifestyle. The Bible is clear on its law when it comes to homosexuality. You understand? When it comes to same sex. You understand? Marriage. It's clear. You understand? Marriage is between a man and a woman having sex. You understand? That's it. It's plain. Now, when it comes to your constitution was created by man. So man laws could change depending on the mood or the society that men live in. It could change. You understand?
All
right.
So like you said, go ahead. With the down low, because commanding general your honor said the down low started in the Christian church. See?
Yes.
So this now is the down low against the down low who wants to come out of the closet. So you have the down lows who, you know what I mean? Them not really want to be down low no more because them know what going on in the Christian church.
Yep.
Them want to come out, them want Christianity now embrace that lifestyle because of them full up the Christian church. You understand? Yep. So that is what this battle is, you know. So our people don't feel like say, boy, you have one side of Christianity who is against this and the next side who wants to push it. All of Christianity is tainted from the beginning, the inception. See?
That's
and
right.
The same one them where is against it, them down low too. Them
That's
have
right.
The same kind of people them in them church too. You know what I mean? From the choir up to, you know what I mean? Them same one. So don't feel like say boy is a battle going between good and evil in the Christian church. The entire church need for that way. See?
That's right.
Look.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
The battle is more like the battle is more like should we continue to stay in the closet or should we come out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know is this no is a good time? Yeah.
So his argument, is saying we should come out the closet.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then others are saying, nah, let them stay in the closet, man.
Yep.
Lucky.
They better find you all and come into the UPK.
That Christ was just
Lucky. I said that again.
Christ is going to come and wheel a magic wand and change.
Right.
I said they believe that Christ is just going to come and wheel a magic wand and change things.
Right.
Yeah.
They were surprised to know that things are going to be changed right here in front of their face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There has to be a falling away first.
Right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We can close on that scripture.
Yep.
There has to be a falling away first. And bit by bit, you see the falling away. And it's the right church too, because it's the church of the crown.
Mm-hmm.
The Anglican.
Huh.
As the church that rules under the crown.
The
king is the head of the Anglican church now.
Mm-hmm. Kind of one concern. So we have 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 3, and it says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there be a falling away first."
That's right.
And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
That's right. We could. We're sure end on that. And that man of perdition, that's your oppressor.
Right.
You understand? And we take on his spirit when we want to have, this type of debate. There should be no debate whatsoever. We're only having this debate because the oppressor, the son of perdition, he is all about this lifestyle. You understand? But we should not. We should be against it. We should love what the Lord loves. Say that one more time.
And the son of perdition, he is the head of the church too, sir.
Yes. You understand? Right? And we should love what the Lord loves and hate what he hates. And live like that. You understand? And have, and there should be no debate whatsoever on things like this, on trying to convince our people that we should now accept that lifestyle. You understand?
Right.
Silakia. So yes, we can close it out on this note. Cap. All right, Cap audio look like it gone. See? All right, so Officer Abada one, we have a close out. See? To order again for coming through, to order again to Cap for coming through again.
Final word, the people must all people need to remember that the commandments was cast in stone for a reason. Means it changed not.
Right.
That's why the Most High write it with stones and give it to Moses.
And with that, follow this page, like, subscribe, depending on the platform you're watching on. This is the Breakdown Podcast, where we break down the strongholds that hold back the children of Israel here in the Caribbean, North, Central, and South America. And the main stronghold is that institution created by the oppressor called the Christian Church. You know what I mean? And with that, shalom. Shalom, sir. Yabashem Yashkata.
Shalom. Yabashem Yashkata.
Yeah, man.
Yabashem Yashkata.
Shalom, Cap. Yabashem Yashkata.
Sam, good to go, right?
Can one cancer.
All right, warrior. Good show, man. And let brothers and sisters, tune in again next week. We're gonna deal with some more topics. Topics that your Christian, your Christian pastor, they don't want to get into. You understand? Your Christian pastor, they about money. You understand? They're not about saving lives. The manager in hand have done raise men to go save blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people lives. You understand? To bring them back to the Most High. Like, but I mean, we Commander Jayhana follow Christ, we follow Commander Jayhana. That's how it is. You understand? You can clearly see a preacher, he ain't following Christ.
Right.
So I know where we to know.
And with that,
go ahead, K1.
Shalom.
You get to go. You can take it out.
Yeah, man. We take it out already, sir. So we just have to give them the final shalom. Shalom. Yeah, Bashem should thumb. Yeah. One West. Yeah, easy. I'm sorry. Me need a break. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We work hard in a life, hustle every day and all in a night. Man a hunt for the goal and a dig it in a road and a live no life. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry. Right now me a seek time for myself and me a shell down some party. Be stressed, me a look for a recess. For me brain me a refresh. This a game me a reset. Move to that girl inna the beach dress. The body a roll, she a the neatest. She nah no man, nah that a the weakness. So me the in her ears, but not like a real pest. Nah, just a move with a vibe. Because we a poor, the mood is alive. If you do 9 to 5, I know you a get rich, you do realize. I'm sorry, me need a break, I'm sorry.